Twistzz is doing really well. Especially yesterday he was, so-and-so, but today he's doing a
come through, but not before he can find a cheeky little headshot there to remove Nitro from the equation.
Good find though in reverse from Taco as they enter in. Remember, A site is often retaken rather than held defensively. Rops does collect Nap. That'll slow the plant down. Oscar, he's not going to get there in time to deny it, but he knows Alicia's in the corner. Fantastic control on the P2000 as Twistzz tries to do everything to defend the bomb. 2 kills for him. Knows that he can pull Oscar off it, but he's got to find Snacks first. He's got that Twistzz. He's going to try! And he turns it back with 4 liquid steel, a pistol.
This guy, he is on another level today.
Scare Daps enough to get him off the plant the first time, which then left him just as vulnerable. Despite that he got off it, went back to the same position. The second time that he jumped up, and he nearly did pick him apart, death by 1,000 paper cuts, but perhaps it was a soft, wet paper bag. Not as clever as I once was. Twistzz good find on Fugly. Twistzz good find on Breezy as well as he picks up the AK and continues on with it. Menace for them. Ethan goes down. Twistzz again. He's gotten 4 kills. This is an ace.
So unreal. Mousesports with the economic advantage. Looks like they want to commit towards A at this point. Great flashbangs coming through. Twistzz in a lot of trouble now.
Swinging out though, his timing is perfect. Bomb goes down toward him, he knows they're gonna wrap, and he manages to slide out and find not only 2, but 3, making a 4 through the smoke. Twistzz steps up.
Quiet is. Dosi will be there for the trade. He's on 11 HP, gets the M4 and falls back. Not before dropping the smoke though. Mo, that's an ambitious play with the AWP map.
And there's no need. They're in a 4-on-3. They're actually at the advantage at that point in time. His team's already fallen back to play passively. Gun barrel sticking through the door is a massive sign of arrival. Twistzz will take down Adren. Mirror's already smoked himself off in pit. Given that the Molotov landed in that position, he's basically preserved his position, but also given it away in the same respect. So he has to be very careful. Doja is also smoked toward Library. They can isolate Mirror, and they've waited it. Rather than going and giving him a chance to get back behind the wall, that was very clever. Liquid slowed the pace.
Is this the opening they're looking for?
Go down early certainly does create a possibility. Sonny, he's going to add to that 2 on top of the site. Bomb is down in the open as Chris has to walk back out from quad. Elise knows he's there, but in hunting him, he leaves himself vulnerable to anyone towards Shrock. Good dink from Chris. It's further damage that certainly helps the pistols from range. 2 HP. Snacks, unfortunately, can't get it done. And look who steps up again. 8 kills.
Well, there we go. It has to be another tactical purchase. But
you can even see Imapet, who's pretty introverted in his own right. He's very quiet and reserved.
Yeah.
He just had a little smirk. He didn't even laugh or anything. He was just like, yeah, we won that.
So far, keeps the scope firmly held to avoid the sound cues here. Need to be very careful with players on the other side. Pretty sure he goes down here as the dink comes in. Nitro might as well commit, but no, not quite. Twistzz, though, looking for the ace here. As he gets his 4th kill, it's Cirque left in the 3 versus 1, and he will get it. So the only player that buys a rifle, he kills all 5 players.
Wow. Did you like how they tried to body block that smoke and went right through the 5-hole?
I actually saw a pretty wild body block in the major. Actually, it seems to work still. Okay, Twistzz, another ace on the menu?
He might. Can he get 1 in every map? Has anyone done that? Surely someone's done that. Chris, by way of example, shows us exactly that. Nitro's going to go down. Saving can still be beneficial, obviously. So if you lose 2 in a row, but with 16K, it's not the end of the world for Twistzz to go down in this situation, but he'll give it a go. Won't go without a fight. Toward the long position, he's really just drawing this out at this point. They can leave the bomb, they know where he is, they'll hunt him down, but it's first blood in overtime to Mousesports, 1-0. In the extra rounds, 16-15 overall as Twistzz, all right, might get an ace that doesn't really win the round. It was close. Rops shuts it down. He's successful.
Usually with a shotgun in his hand sometimes.
Exactly.
That's the main thing. Nitro.
Sneaky Snacks.
That's lovely shot by him. Chris J goes down and Nap is in a great position here, but can't connect all the bullets. Twistzz and Taco certainly can. That's bomb down now. They don't even know where Twistzz is. He's just devouring every single player in front of him. 13 frags to his name. Mousesports just can't get it done here. They need a timeout. Yeah. They look like they're out of their depth. It all slows down at the default. This is looking like a B-split to me. A bit of pressure from Breezy at the start, which is completely shut down. Twistzz is just turned into an absolute animal in this last few rounds.
This is a whole different game for him all of a sudden in the last 3 rounds. As he pre-fires the corner, they now know that he's there. Fugly dropping down, although in blindness, he gives himself up. Twistzz just found 2 more, despite that they were looking in that direction.
A little bit different, actually. You can see it's a different angle than we're used to seeing. It's going to be Naf now trying to pick off their heads, but gets no damage at all. Need to do better there, but here's a man who can. Not even going for the deny of the bomb, but he gets 3 kills.
I get what he was doing. He was hoping to be a little bit cleaner on Breezy, because obviously the bomb planter defenseless is an easy target takedown.
As a T. Oh no!
Oh no.
It's so backwards! It's so
God,
backwards!
and Naf is so on right now, this aim. Oh, it's so crisp! Alright, we've got Shocks and we've got Existence left in a 2v4.
The CTs are pushing checkers! Naf's got the... it's just...
The
wow.
bomb's still by boost. It's not even moved. It was
Fun
a bit
to
weird.
watch, yeah. But I mean, yeah.
But does some equally toward Doji. In fact, slightly better off. Naf trying with the scouts, and he actually does weaken them up and up, and Twistzz will collect 2. His teammate will rotate in behind, and Twistzz looking solid from the pits as always. Forces Oscar out of position. Robs, he can't really drop, but he can certainly swing. Nitro finds Robs. Chris as well. This is when they want to strike, though. Good play. As Elige comes up, that is a slaughter from Liquid. Crazy smoke pushes through and takes the fight with the P250. Nearly worked out for him. The only good character in the show.
Yeah, apart from me. Anyway.
Apart from what? Sorry.
Apart from the main guy the show's named after.
So back to pistols. Those force want to get aggressive. They're going to get confronted. Twistzz goes in with a leash. We know Twistzz loves to be aggressive, and that shows again. This is the saved weapon. If he finds a pick now, it could have a massive influence on the round, although they could get back down Banana. He still has a chance to look for Nitro. Twistzz meanwhile gets Robs. If he drops the bomb, chance maybe Chris gets back out from library. They've got a smoke in front. Oscar's pretty much gonna have to be perfect and probably get more than just one. Chris gets away with finding Taco as they try and clear out the pit. Risky as he wants to get away from Moto. Tried to go for the knife. Twistzz gets the plant. That's rather audacious from Oscar in that situation.
Well, he had to be fired. ChrisJ now in a lot of trouble. This is what we're talking about. That opening potential from Twistzz.
Fruition though, because it's Elige out through middle and back toward B. Just ChrisJ to play off of, and Oscar's going to try and jump down and catch them out by pushing CT spawn. That means he might catch Elige. Back turn, they realize he's now there. Chris gets one as well inside of the site. Oscar gone, that's the rotation. So too now Chris in the site. They're able to trade it. That's the important aspect because Twistzz finds 2 more.
G2, considering the amount of times Liquid has had success towards A, that they've decided to lean towards it.
Naf, Elige, and Twistzz. Good, as Twistzz managed to make the frag onto Shocks happen through the wall of Boiler.
For a little while, let that bomb go in. Okay, let me provide some information, and now hopefully they can time it right. Get that teamwork to build.
With such a strong start, G2 should be able to close this one out, but Twistzz is so precise. Down to 4 points of health, though. This is really all on Naf. Twistzz surely going to go down to this element of surprise. It's going to be a double peak bodies there as well. They're going to go wide together, and Naf's already dead. Should be it. Twistzz, no health, no hope. They're double peeking him, double pushing him, and it will be body.
Flashed off. They need to get on him now. They need to trade that immediately. They don't. Finally, they get him down. That could have been done far more cleanly.
Of a chance here. It's all down to Fugly. Managed to sneak through Monster, but he connects the shots.
I think it's done now. I think with that HP, that nade's got Nitro. Gone.
He won't assume both of them are there, perhaps, but he has.
Oh, wow.
That was almost enough from Fugly, but no.
But I think it's just the feel, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Fugly, though. That's okay. I thought it was going to be an easy double, considering they walked out literally perfectly aligned to each other against an AK, but nonetheless, they get away with it. So now it's Liquid with the man advantage. Twistzz does come out worse for wear. Nitro, worse even still as he goes down to 6 HP. Breezy gets Naf, things start to turn, but Twistzz holds true. Even with that low HP, able to trade off Breezy. Ethan's going to be found. They need to be careful, smart not to trip. If they had lined up... Okay, that's...
Oh, what?
He didn't think he was there. I thought when he hit Taco, that was it. That was a brilliant shot on Taco. They nearly walked out and gave themselves up together.
He will be pushed back, though. Needs to be very careful at this point.
Find Twistzz very quick onto the heels of Oscar. Starting off what could be the last round for Liquid. Getting lagged up, Elige. That's a bit of a problem. That kill would have been massive. Now they know where the op is. So he looks his attention instead toward Decon and somehow reacts, having looked away! It's Robs to save Chris. Still a little bit in this. Twistzz will find a gap in the doorway, but they've lost Taco on top of it. It's a 2-on-2. 33 seconds to play with. As they try and get the bomb in position, it's now down above, but Twistzz finds ChrisJ all to snacks.
Indeed. He's in the vent map. One defuse kit, of course, the flashbang, the HE grenade. 20 seconds remaining. We'll have a gap in that door, and Elige is low. 15 seconds. When they try and commit, that's when he'll pounce. But Twistzz, he might be able to take him down right here, right now. Not going to happen. Snacks might have done enough.
You see that much red show up, you know you've done all right. Bomb to be planted nonetheless. Twistzz gets Ethan. He'll jump back up and knows exactly where Circuit gone. Twistzz looking sharp. As always, he is the sharpest point on the Maple Leaf.